All right, guys, let's talk about tactical pants. IdoGear, freaking tactical pants from Amazon. I got them about a year ago, and they were like 48 bucks. These are like budget tactical pants, right? I would compare these to the Cry tactical pants or the UF Pro pants, which I have talked about before. And I'm also reviewing the UF Pro Strikers, which are like the ultralight freaking kind of jungle style. It's basically their lightest pants, their lightest uniform possible. So that's kind of the comparison for these, because they're what I call over-engineered pants. All right, if you like a lot of pockets, which you know, sometimes, like, let's be honest, guys, I'm not doing anything tactical for the most part. What are we doing for the most part? We're doing a whole bunch of freaking housework indoors and like just fun outdoor stuff. So we don't always need a chest rig at all. We don't always need a ruck. We don't always need a tool belt when we're working. That's kind of what I like these pants for, is if I don't feel like slapping on a tool belt, maybe I'm crawling under the house or doing a lot of climbing and stuff, you know, tool belt's not, it's not very practical, right? But throwing a whole bunch of crap in a whole bunch of pockets actually works out pretty well. And then if we do transition into a kind of tactical scenario, like we're doing property patrols or meeting up with some guys out in the woods to do some training or just going to shoot, the pockets come in very handy. So is the price worth it? Absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, for like 50, 60 bucks, if you destroy these pants within a year, you've already got your money's worth. All right, versus the $100 to $300 to $400 pairs of freaking pants that you can also destroy within a year. All right, if you're actually using them. I can't even tell you all the pockets that are on these, but standard size Android, no, it's not going to close. So that's about the size you get. It'll hold 9mm magazine, stuff like that. This is also where you tighten your knee pad area. So I'll show you the knee pads here in a little bit, but if you need to pull them up or let them go down a little bit, that's where you do that. So that's a pretty cool system right there, to be able to adjust the height of your knee pads, right? So I don't really use those pockets, because if I start throwing stuff in there, you know, with this shot cord thing, it just kind of gets in the way and extra rubbish and stuff. A pretty good balance between toughness and lightness and breathability. All right, so these are not like hot weather pants, I'll tell you that. These remind me of the standard military pants. All right, so like the Woodland BDUs, OCPs, UCPs, they're heavier than the DCU pants, which also means they're less likely to rip because they're thicker material. However, they give you mesh all over the place. Right around where your knee pads are, right, you've got all this mesh right here. So even though the knee pads are gonna freaking kind of make you sweat a little bit more, at least you've got a chance with that stuff. You got reinforcement around the knees, that's important. You got some mesh up here in the crotch, right? You're not going to be like horseback riding in these, so you want that breathability there. The butt, unlike the UF Pro stuff, the UF Pro pants I played with, it's like all mesh back here. All right, that sucks, because grunts sit down a lot, and if we're going down a steep ravine or something, with all the gear, we're top heavy, so we typically, every grunt I've seen, we kind of sit down and just slide down on our butts. All right, so it's good that this is all the same material, the heavy nylon back here, and then your seat is reinforced as well. Everything's Velcro. For some reason, we've all gone to Velcro. I'm just kind of learning to deal with it. However, if you destroy this Velcro within a year, you've already gotten your money's use out of this product. So not terrible, right? And you know, Velcro, it's a lot easier to get into. What's cool is they also have these little bungee retention things in there. So if I am grabbing the rifle and going out for maybe a property patrol, I want to bring the rifle and some magazines, or I'm going to the range and I want some extra magazines, well, you also have a retention right there that'll hold your magazine. It'll hold a P mag as well. You've got one in the other pocket, which is where I have another mag. So 2 back pockets, and they have zippers on them. I like the back pockets. A lot of people complain about back pockets, but I'm the kind of person, I'm like, give me the option. I'm not always going to use them. If something's in my way back there, I'm going to remove it. Like my phone is in one of them right now. If that's in my way, like if I hop on the ATV or hop in the truck, okay, I'll take the stuff out. But I like having the option. This one is, I got my gloves. I usually keep my work gloves right there in that pocket. You've got this Velcro to where you can tighten the knee pad area around a little more. That's a good feature. I like that. And we've got our ankle pockets down here, which I almost never use those. I don't remember the last time I ever did. All right, I'm just, things there always bug me or they get destroyed. Okay, but you know, if you like them, cool. You can see the grids. All right, so this is all the ripstop stuff. This is just like the old school BDUs. Ripstop is necessary. So if you do just want to quickly close your pants, there you go. But as I've talked about before, if we're, you know, doing things deep in the woods, that's not going to be good enough. We're actually going to want to blouse these into the boots, all right? Because, you know, whatever wants to crawl up there, it's going to find a gap and get up there. But, all right, nice feature. As far as the knee pads go, they're actually more comfortable than they look. So you've got kind of a little harder shell on there, and then you've got this kind of foam, bendy, floppy stuff. Now, a lot of guys don't care about knee pads, but if I'm running around out here in the mountains, we've got rocks everywhere. We're dipping and ducking and diving. These IdoGear budget tactical pants are absolutely fine. Okay, so if you really want the Gucci stuff, go buy the Gucci stuff if you've got the money. But as far as investing in something that'll, if it'll get you outdoors training, go for it. And these are totally fine, man. So there's a link down in the description. It's to my regular page where you can get stuff that I like and recommend, and that's where you'll find these. So they also have other color options. So if you don't like the Fed green, pick another one. See ya.